Hey, it's Dan from KCF CrossFit, and I'm bringing you another at-home workout, and this one is very special to our KCF community because it honors a member of our community who passed away unexpectedly 6 years ago. Lieutenant Moani Daniel was a labor and delivery nurse at Naval Hospital Bremerton, and she passed away in March of 2014 due to still sort of unclear circumstances shortly after the birth of her daughter. Now, Moani's entire family CrossFitted with us. Her husband Walt and her son Damien were members of our community for quite some time. And Moani continued to CrossFit throughout her entire pregnancy with her daughter Victoria. It was a very exciting time because it was going to be the first child between Mo and her husband Walt. And it was really cool to see Moani go through the process of continuing to focus on her health and fitness throughout her pregnancy. But like I said, tragically, due to circumstances that are still unclear, Moani passed away shortly after the birth of their daughter. So we created this workout in her honor, and the numbers in the workout signify Moani's life. She was 33 years old at the time of her passing, so the workout is a 33-minute AMRAP. Her birth date was May 14th, 1980. So the workout is 33 minutes, you run 800 meters, you do 5 chest-to-bar pull-ups, then you do 14 push presses, then you do 5 regular pull-ups, and then you do 14 burpees. And you repeat that for 33 minutes. Like I said, the numbers signify her birth date. The movements are also specific to Moani. One thing, if you knew anything about Moani, you knew that she could put some serious weight over her head. So we put push presses in to honor her ability to crank weight from the shoulder to the overhead position. She also really liked to work on pull-ups, and whenever she was in the gym and she had some spare time, she would go over and work on pull-ups, and she would help other people that were trying to get their first pull-ups or start to link pull-ups together. And it was always really cool to watch her help people and work on developing that skill. So we put 2 movements in that we knew that she was good at and she really loved to do. And in true KCF CrossFit fashion, we put in some movements that she didn't love so much. Running was not at the top of her list, and neither were burpees. And let's be honest, burpees probably aren't at the top of most anyone's list. So we created a classic KCF CrossFit love-hate workout in Moani's honor. So when you're doing today's workout, I want you to think about that. It is what we consider at KCF CrossFit a hero workout. We're honoring someone that we knew, someone that we loved, and someone that we miss dearly. Okay, so things to think about for this workout if you don't have equipment at home, right? For the run, if you don't have a good way to measure it out, we're looking at something that's going to take you about 3.5 to 4 minutes. So 3.5 on the faster end, 4 minutes or so on the slightly slower end to complete. When you come back in, if you don't have a pull-up bar, you can do some sort of ring row, you can do a bent over row, but what we want you to think about is that first set of 5 reps that you do should be harder than the second set of 5 reps that you do to represent chest-to-bar pull-ups versus regular pull-ups. So maybe you do a slow tempo ring row for the first set of 5, or maybe you figure out some way to add weight to it, or maybe you do a slightly heavier bent over row, and the second time you do a slightly lighter bent over row, okay? On the push presses, if you don't have a barbell, of course you could use dumbbells, you could use kettlebells, you could use anything else that you have that's gonna allow you to get that weight from your shoulders to over your head. The weight should be something that you could do all 14 reps unbroken. But as you start to grind through this workout, certainly there's going to be a lot of shoulder fatigue, and I want it to be one of those things where you can get all 14 done, but you don't really know if you want to. Okay, but just keep in mind, every time you put the bar down, you got to pick it back up again. So you might as well keep it there and just crank out the reps. And then the burpees, well, just get down, get up, and jump. Just keep moving. You can't really fail a burpee, so we want you to just keep moving and get the work done, right? So a bit of a grind today, 33 minutes long, It's not a sprint by any stretch of the imagination, so just put your head down, keep moving, and honor someone who was a very valued member of our community, and if she could, she'd be right there trugging along with you, so just keep that in mind. Thanks for joining us in this workout today. We'd love to hear what you think of it, what you get for a score, and if you've been around long enough to know Moani, we'd love to hear some of your favorite memories of her. You can just drop those in the comments. Thanks a lot.